Yeah, it's been a bit since we last played this game. Well, we do like 3 missions last time. We did Valley of Seers once again, Temple of Souls, and Palace of Twilight. So we unlocked a new scenario, but before we touch Ganondorf, I do remember last time we also unlocked the Sia's Tale. So let's go ahead and do that. But because we're playing as her, I should probably upgrade Sia first. So give her some things here. Yeah, because she doesn't have a bottle yet. Let's give Sia an empty bottle. So I would say I'm going to try to stream this game for at least an hour, maybe a little bit more than that. Because I do feel bad that I've kind of canceled out a lot of like scheduled streams for like the week. Because I legit do not have time to schedule out a lot of stuff. And honestly not even the focus for like Ellie in the War. So at least get something in here. So we'll do a little bit of this for a while. Oh, you're doing good? That's good to hear. Yeah, I didn't know Sia had a story. I think this might have been something that either was added later to the game via like the DLC or Legends. One of the two. I'm pretty sure Legends probably added this. So I wouldn't be surprised if most people who played this game originally on Wii U didn't know about it, because I didn't know about this. I mean, honestly, I haven't even seen much of this game played, period. I mean, if I see it played, it's normally in one of the adventure maps. Don't see many people do story mode runs, because that's not where you do your grinding, so it's not surprising. Also, I seen on Twitter you got this game recently as well, so have you played any of it yet, out of curiosity, on your Switch? Because it did say last time you were picking it up on the system. Now you got it. Yeah, we need some more Lithosopal scales. I was going to say tails, but yeah, it could be a tail. Who knows? I could do training, but no. Don't need to do any of that. Same for the fusing weapons, because I think whatever weapons we have for Sia so far, not the best. So let's not even bother. Let's just go ahead and play the level normal. Also, why are we on easy? Oh yeah, I remember, because last time after playing a bit, I went back and grabbed some extra heart containers here. This is the only one I haven't touched. I haven't went back to Valley of Seers with Midnight yet, because I just haven't had the time, pretty much. Oh yeah, I haven't done this one either with Impa. I only played a little bit. So, yeah. That's probably why we're on easy. I could have swore that we might have done one of these missions on easy by mistake, which is why I was set to that. Which, no, well, normal. All those are checked. Played a little bit. Oh, okay. I mean, that's fine. I mean, I haven't played this since, what, almost a week ago or something like that, so I don't blame you. As of late, any free time I had for gaming, I've been kind of spending with the auto expansion on Splatoon 2, just because I'm really enjoying it, honestly. It's a really good expansion to the game. My only downside to it is some of the levels don't feel as good as they could be. So that's my only complaint. Like, the rail levels are kind of like they're fun to play, but they also have issues. Mainly no checkpoints. Well, I'll get more of that here in a moment.
Driven from her heart, Sia opened the Gate of Souls, summoning vast hordes of monsters to Hyrule. Ganondorf's spirit counseled that her attack must be swift and devastating if she was to be victorious. However, controlling an army would require a commander, and Sia realized she would need a powerful warrior to serve as her general. The perfect candidate came readily to mind, the Dragon Knight of the Elden Caves. If he could be made to serve, such a creature would easily be able to command her minions' obedience. Sia wasted no time. She immediately set off for the Elden Caves in search of her new champion.
Okay, so basically this is just her searching for Link on her own. Interesting. Yeah, I did mention some stuff I've been playing on the auto expansion on Twitter. Like, I talked about both the rail stages and the 8-ball stages. And I think my opinion on the 8-ball ones was a little, like, judgmental at first, only because some are not the greatest because of the physics of the ball. It's a little weird to get used to. But other stages are really good. Like, I just played one yesterday that you controlled, like, 3 8-balls, but none of them you needed to actually get to the goal with, which was really interesting. and that was really fun. But then the rail stage I played yesterday sucked because it was like a 3+ minute stage where if you failed at all, you had to do it from the very beginning because there's no checkpoints. And that's my biggest complaint, the checkpoints. They just kind of had to, you know, put them in the rail levels. Then those will be fun. As they are now, a little too long. But besides those little quirks, I'm really enjoying it. It really gets you using every single weapon in the game. That's what really helps. Because I haven't used a lot of the weapons that you use in Auto Expansion. Yeah, the no checkpoint thing is kind of brutal. I can agree. Oh, we make Dark Links. Interesting. One thing I don't like about Sia is she is slow. Like, she is hitting hard, but dear God, she is slow. Wow, one of her attacks is literally just swing her hips. Okay. Sure. That's where we're going next. Going down to here, I'm guessing. It'd be nice when we can go ahead and activate those owl statues. Because they're pretty far away. Here, have my Dark Links. Oh, actually, no, that's my lasers. Just sway the hips, everything will die. This should be the Dark Links. Yeah, there they are. Oh, I got way up here. Okay. Man, he spawned a lot of Gorons. There was no one here, and now there's 50. There we go. Alright, let's make our way to the top. You would think that both Zelda and Imp would be notified about mysterious sorceress attacking so close to the castle. Yeah, you would think, but apparently Hyrule is kind of slow on that. So they didn't know. Hey, it's not the good idea. Not the good idea to be slow about this kind of thing. Oh, what the heck? Okay. I didn't know we were triggering a cutscene with this. Also, this is our friend, I assume, because Rizro works for Sia. So, this is weird. Was I expecting to see the cutscene like he's appearing as a boss? We probably don't fight him, he's an ally, I'm pretty sure of it. Yeah, his text is blue, which means he's an ally. He has his own force of moblins. Interesting. Don't know why you chose moblins, because you can do a lot better than that. You see, we can jump down from here, but I'd like to go up there. That'd be nice. Can anything else open? There you go. Unfortunately, it's not the gate I was going for, so that kind of sucks. Now we'll just warp out of here. Oh, music's changing. I was getting a little worried there. Like, is that a Skulltula? Cause no way. That's too early. Oh, Volga. And he's an enemy? Okay, I guess he has his own agenda. Yeah, get near my hips. Not as sense as I thought I was going to say in my life, but yep, here we are. Wow, okay, Volga just kind of took literally everything else. And since so many things are here, why not? Well, that sounded like Link's Teria. Like, that was almost the same way Link would say that. No, he retreated. Great. Okay. At least we're right here next to another owl statue. And the more I play as Sia, the more I keep on thinking of like a black mage from like Final Fantasy. Because she is acting a lot like a black mage, which, you know, it's not surprising. Because Lana is her good half, which is more almost like a white mage. Then Sia is the bad half, which is really resembling the black mage. It's not surprising they went for that kind of parallel for the character's movement. But seriously, you were slow as heck. Okay, so let's just start capturing points. Sia's a heavy attacker. Lana's more about speed and combos. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Because Sia does seem, because of her being slow, she is doing more damage. I don't know, in a game like this, it feels like that's not as worth it to me. Only just because you're killing so many things so fast no matter what. I feel like a heavy attacker doesn't matter much in a Dynasty Warriors game like this. I mean, it's nice for the bosses, but for common enemies, it's eh. Where's that bomb shoe? Okay, up there. And it looks like there's two of them. Alright, well, before we do that, we're going to make a quick pit stop and get this owl statue. Which is luckily right here. And also conveniently next to the outpost captain anyways. Oh, whoops. There's no one here, so this is going to be worthless. I mean, you get this meter back quick, but it always feels bad when you waste it. Yeah, this is going to be the quickest statue. We'll have to get the one in the front first. Well, now we got the gold Skulltula. Well, luckily it's near us, so probably do this and then go get the Skulltula. Where's that dude? Oh, he's dead. Okay. Well, the bomb should do whatever for the moment. Where is this bug? It must be on the other side. Which I can't... Oh, I can't reach that from here. Alright, hang on. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I think I know where it could actually be. It'll still be quicker for us to do this. So we're going to go straight down from here. Then we'll just warp out of here and take care of the bomb shoe. Yep. Had a feeling. Alright, give it the chew. Oh, actually, warping will be slower, so we gotta run. There are heavy attackers in Dynasty and Samurai Warriors, like Louis Bay, for example. Okay. Well, I don't know who that is, only because I haven't played any Dynasty Warriors outside of this. But, yeah, that makes sense. It seems like every game in the series would have, like, a heavy attacker like this as well. It just makes sense to have, like, light attackers and heavy attackers for this kind of thing. It would make more sense for certain missions probably to use a heavy attacker. Like, if you're fighting a bunch of bosses. Actually, you know what, that might be actually quicker to warp at this rate. for now I'm killing, so. Where is Wizro? It was like right next to me. Oh, the bomb just barked. Man, can we just destroy it now? That's not advancing anymore. Alright, we gotta go help Wizro. Which I really wish I could see on the map. Ah, I just got over here too. That sucks. Yeah, he was right here. So I was so close, and yet, boom. Didn't work out. Well, I guess this is good, because technically, you guys gotta lose. The good guys gotta win. Yeah, let's restart from the checkpoint. Wait, oh, we're back here. Which means that one owl statue probably isn't active. And we gotta get the sculpture again. Yeah, not active. Kind of figured. No, don't do that. Not right now. Alright, so let's take care of this Chew first, because after this it should spawn the sculpture, if I'm not mistaken. Because it did before. Stop moving. Stupid Chew. There, got it. Okay. It'll blow up. I'll never get tired of these Goron cries. Never. Ooh, hey, treasure chest. That's probably my piece of heart. Ah, yep. Good. Piece of heart. I take that. Alright, let's get out of here. And get that dang sculpture before that bomb just starts moving. Wow, okay, I seen that for a second game. You can't hide that camera shift. I do a lot more damage when I'm powered up. That's a pretty big difference. Now why Whisper's just looking at me is like, well, now what I'm supposed to do? I was all charged. Okay. Weird camera angle. Let me get the bombs back out just in case I need them. Okay, so Wizfield this time isn't dying because he's sitting next to me with perfectly fine health. Wait, tiny bit of trouble. What the heck's going on? You're literally right next to me. He's fine. He's just walking. How is he in trouble? Wait, multiple bomb shoes. Okay, there was like one on the field and it wasn't even moving. So I'm confused of where all the other ones came from. Oh, did they actually gain morale? I didn't even notice that. I mean, it's not surprising how so many people were starting to leave. Alright, let's just capture the rest of these keeps by their forces. First. Alright, so the quickest one... Probably how things are going, we'll go to the top, because the bottom one seems to be taken care of so far. From just my own troops. Oh, a summoner. Oh, hang on, we gotta fix this. Can't have that guy out. Oh man, another one that fled. This is getting bad. Why does someone want to leave? Oh hey, another chest. That's by my heart container. So that's good. Got both piece of heart and a heart container in one run. I'm always happy when I don't have to backtrack. Alright, let's take care of this base up here now. Now my base in trouble. Well, that sucks. Should probably go help. Yeah, at least it's so close to my warp point. That's the one good thing about this ally base placement. Because I can get back here in a quick minute. Oh yeah, you weren't kidding when it's almost lost. That's a lot of dudes. That seems good enough to leave. Famous last words. Hookshot power, give me that. And on the bombs too. Ooh, how's that not explode the bombs? My whip can do it, but my hookshot pulling down the moon can't do it? Okay. Well, besides the allied base of the opposite team, that should be all theirs completely taken. Which means that base is probably going to open in just a second. Hey Super Spyro, how you doing today? I could see someone's to say about the new Smash. Which to be fair, I am too. I'm really looking forward to it. Two Dodongos? Wow, okay. Wasn't expecting two King Dodongos. That's weird. If this base doesn't fall now, then that's going to be really nice. You want to... Not that move. That move. Okay, I thought for a second someone died and we lost the mission. Oh, crap. He wasn't supposed to get up this early. Let's hope this actually does damage. It did, and it actually caused him to get stunned again. Well, why are we rotating King Dodongo? That was really weird. I don't think he's supposed to rotate. I have a feeling that was not intended. Come on, agitate. Oh, what? That was weird. I also pushed him. Just keep it charging. Alright, that one's dead. Alright, where's your friend? Looks like it's near the bottom. Wait, actually, hang on. Is that another one? Oh no, it's just Wizro being a giant jerk because he wants to be for the other team now. Okay, sure. That makes sense. Dude, I'm super happy though for the new Smash that literally everyone's coming back. Snake was the one character I've been saying for months. He is never coming back because Konami and Nintendo aren't on the same good terms. I mean, the whole reason why he was in Brawl is because Kojima wanted him in Brawl. So to see him come back now is super weird to me. Of all the characters, he was the one I figured has the worst chances, and yet here he is. Because Sakurai just wants everyone in. It's just really nice for that reason. Oh, and can we talk about the whole Waluigi thing? Honestly, I'm getting kind of sick of the Waluigi fan base right now, only because most people are just saying that Nintendo's the worst for not doing that. It's like, guys, what the hell's the problem? I get making, you know, shit posts, so to say, but that's taking things a little too far. Because he's a joke character. He's always been a joke character. And he's an assist trophy. Sakurai said anyone who's an assist trophy isn't becoming a fighter. So if there is an assist trophy in the new game, that means that's still going to be the case. Like, that's not changing. So I don't get why so many people thought he was almost going to be a guarantee when he was never planned to be a fighter to begin with. It was weird. Oh, it's Volga. Ignore it. You got a giant King Dodongo. Holy crap, my legs are doing work. I think that was enough to do the shield break. Yep. Did that kill it? Holy crap, one cycle. That was weird. We didn't do that with the other guy, so how do we do it with this King Dodongo? I guess my power boost was that big of a difference? And nothing good here from the looks of things, because we would have got something. I was hoping maybe for like a weapon drop, but nope. Alright, we should probably take care of Olga. He's about ready to make a base fall, so we should probably do that. Is that full magic? Yeah, it was. Alright, that's perfect for me. Wait, is this gonna... Oh yeah, it's the group attack. Okay, I was a little confused with the camera lock there for a second. I kind of lost track of my meter. Oh, how is that not revealing your weakness? Weird. Alright, we'll just do this. You know what would be nice that they did about the new Smash? Kind of like what they did with the 3DS version before it came out. They released a demo for the game on 3DS, and it was available via Club Nintendo back in the day, you know, when that existed. It'd be nice to see them maybe do something similar with like My Nintendo, just to give out like a free demo to the game using that service. Like, that'd be nice, just like to get a very small sneak peek. Same deal as how the 3DS demo worked. We have like 4 characters to pick from, I think the most. Then you only have 1 stage, just so you can at least get an idea about the game for yourself on the system. I mean, that'd be good, because a lot of people would download that day one. People did that like crazy on the 3DS. Most surprising thing on the Direct was Dragon Ball FighterZ. Yeah, I was kind of surprised to see Fighters confirmed for Switch that soon, because I believe Bandai did ask people, do you want to see it on the system? And of course everyone said yes, because people want to see basically every game in existence on the thing. So when a company asks, do you want to see it on Switch, you're basically just asking, when do you want to see it on Switch? But this soon, I'm surprised. That game only came out in January, and now the Switch version is going to come out soon too. I mean, that's cool, and from what I heard, it plays basically the same as like the PS4 and Xbox One versions. So still 1080p, 60 frames per second in dock mode, and that's really good. I wasn't expecting that for a Switch port of the game. I thought they may have to tone down the graphics a bit just to keep the frame rate up. You need 60 frames in a fighter. It's just basically a requirement. So that's nice to see they're able to get the game to run as smoothly as they did. In my opinion, better than the Doom port. From what I've heard, the Doom port on Switch is pretty good. I'm just very disappointed that they didn't even try to do 60 frames per second. And it's just because, honestly, that's what they tried to do in literally every other console. I don't know why they gave up for the Wii, not for the Wii U, for the Switch version. It's a little weird. Also, we can upgrade these guys now too if we want. Which, honestly, Volga's the one we need, but I don't have anything for him besides enough for an empty bottle. We're gonna main and ultimate. Probably gonna basically play a lot of the same characters in that game that I did on the Wii U game. It's probably a lot like Sonic and Samus. Yeah, I can understand a little bit of the disappointment with RE2 remakes there, Tover. I'm not surprised they didn't choose to do like a Switch version right now because it's hard to develop for. So, yeah, Capcom's been weird about the system anyway, so it's also not surprising. It would be nice to see, sure, but I expected them to announce after like PS4 and Xbox One, and maybe later we'll get like a Switch port, who knows? Because they do that sometimes. I mean, look at the Mega Man Legacy collections. We got those later, but we still got them on the Switch. So, who knows? Maybe at one point. But they'll really have to tone down probably a lot of stuff. Who won E3? Yeah, see, it's weird because I haven't actually streamed since then, so we got a lot of that talk to catch up with. Honestly, I'm going to see if I can do a podcast with my friends over in the Opier League to give like my full thoughts. I'll maybe save some of it for then, but to say my thoughts right now here, who won it? I say Microsoft did. Microsoft had probably the most bombshell announcements, and I wasn't expecting a lot of it. Both a Halo tease and Gears 5, Battletoads, Devil May Cry 5, and just the lineup of games they showed in general were just top-notch. Like, I was not expecting that. They said they were bringing 50 games, and, well, they weren't kidding. They brought 50 games. And the 50 games they brought were, holy crap. They were amazing. Like, I did not expect.
With Volga and Wizro at the head of her army, Sia launched her invasion of Hyrule. En route, Wizro offered some advice. He said their first priority should be the eradication of Hyrule's fairies. The good-hearted fairies of Hyrule were known to provide aid and comfort to their chosen warriors. Should the legendary hero appear and receive their assistance, Sia and her forces might be hard-pressed. Sia considered Wizro's counsel and commanded her troops to begin hunting fairies. Many fairies were captured throughout Hyrule, but a few eluded her grasp. Unbeknownst to Sia, a mysterious young woman was working with the Gorons to protect the fairies. Rather than delay her invasion further, Sia dispatched Volga and Wizra to capture the last stragglers.
Now we realize that Sia's, Sia's other half, I should say, is a thing. Interesting. Since they draw between Sony and Microsoft, however, Nintendo got third parties, but they haven't shown Yoshi for Switch. Yeah, I was sad to see that the Yoshi game on Switch got delayed to 2019, but I'm not too surprised just because they didn't show anything at E3, and I figured if you're not going to show anything, it's probably delayed, unfortunately. It's basically kind of becoming another Yoshi's Woolly World when it comes to development. They showed that game pretty early on in the Wii U's lifespan, but it got delayed a couple times. It didn't come out until a couple years after the system did, which is always disappointing. But honestly, to me, I think out of the big three companies, Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony had the worst showing. It was honestly terrible. Like, the games they showed were pretty good, especially like the second half of the show. I mean, the biggest bomb drop we got there was the Resident Evil 2 remake. But also, we kind of knew that was happening already because Capcom said a couple months back that they were working on it. They just didn't really have anything yet to show. And lo and behold, we at least got a teaser trailer at E3 this year. But the presentation from Sony was awful. Like, it was cool they started out in that church, which is basically the same one that was in Last of Us 2. Like, oh yeah, that was a nice touch. But holy crap, that was disjointed as heck because they wanted to start there and then move venues like halfway through the show. That was pretty horrendous in my opinion. And no one knew when the conference actually ended because they showed a clip reel of things and then they cut to their roundtable again, but no one knew when it ended. Like, I was watching the Twitch broadcast of that, like they were hosting the conference, and the people running that did not know when to swap back over to their own people because it was such a disjointed thing. They thought it was still happening. Like, it was bad. Like, their pacing was the worst. Got Fire Emblem 3 Houses from Nintendo. Content with that. Yeah, it was nice to see that they announced a new Fire Emblem game. I knew they would soon enough because they said they were working on it, what, it was like a couple months ago or something like that? Maybe about a year ago, too. Can't remember exactly. So it's nice to see we got at least a name drop, so that's always nice. I mean, for me personally, yeah, no, Spyro, there is not much of a draw between Microsoft and Sony. I think Microsoft just had a much better show this year compared to Sony. A lot of the games that Microsoft show, I'm just more invested into. I mean, mind you, most of those games I'm not getting on my Xbox. Even though I own an Xbox One, I barely use it. I only really use it mainly for media consumption and first parties, which is like 3 games. Oh, and backwards compatibility. Most of my stuff anymore on that system is just 360 or original Xbox, not the one. Where do you think you're going? Stay here. Fight me. Yeah, Wizro takes some time to get used to his attacks. He has some weird attacks. I mean, I don't usually like raid conferences when it comes to the E3 stuff because, you know, everyone's going to do their own weird thing. So, presentation's going to be weird. But out of the major 3, I think Sony did definitely do the worst. EA was just there. Like, I seriously do not know why the heck they have a conference anymore. As each year is literally the same stuff with nothing really changing. And it's just a slog to watch from start to finish. The best parts about that conference was their indies, which was a game that's already out now, which honestly probably wasn't the smartest move. Because I think people are already starting to forget a bit about the game they just released on Route 2. It just came out that same day, and no one knew it. So normally that goes into obscurity. And then whatever the heck that other one that was shown was, because what is that? I seriously do not know from how it was presented. It looks like a game that you play more for the story, not for the actual gameplay, and that's what's kind of confusing, because we don't know what the heck it is. But then Ubisoft as well, which is, again, kind of just there, and I don't get why they have a conference anymore, because their stuff, once again, very formulaic, and they show, like, maybe 3 things of gameplay at the most. Like, theirs was kind of meh this year as well. But the major 3, besides Sony's pacing, was pretty alright. especially Microsoft. Like, theirs was really solid. And Nintendo's was pretty good. I know a lot of people kind of complain that they showed too much Smash, which, yeah, I kind of agree after a bit, mainly with the Treehouse. Because there really only so much you could show with that game before you literally seen everything. But besides that, it was fine to me. I thought what they showed was good. And most of the stuff they showed there I'm interested in. Something about loneliness and ships. Yeah, I think that's kind of what that indie dev was going for that like new indie thing from EA. But again, it's like we have no idea what the heck it is when it comes to actual gameplay, because from what we've seen, it was just kind of confusing, and it was more or less that CG gameplay. So you never trust that. So I don't know what to think of that. We need to see more of it. But from what I've seen, I'm not sold on it. I think we can all agree, at least, though, that Gears Pops made everyone almost break their computer monitors. What the heck was that, seriously? Like, I get the point of making it because, you know, expand your IP out to something else. But, man, the Gears Pops piss off so many people. It was such a bad idea to show that at a press conference. Like, I get releasing it in general as fine, but maybe they shouldn't have shown that before showing Gears 5 footage. Didn't really help fans at all. Funko Pop, a worse version of Chibi. Yeah, I can see that. Not a fan of Funkos myself because they all look the exact same, which kind of defeats the point of a collectible figure to me. Come over here! Oh, I need the other guy here. All right, Volga. Let's make a command and just have him move over here. That's probably his heart piece. Actually, no. Volg can do that. I'm trying to think. What was that other phone game that pissed a lot of people off? I'm trying to remember. Oh, yeah, now I know. There's a thing from EA. It was that Command and Conquer game that's on mobile. Because, you know, that's how you revive a dead series. And the worst part apparently was about that was presentation-wise to most people, which I can completely agree. No one knew it was a Command and Conquer game, and then they presented it as like an esports thing. But who does esports on a mobile game? Like, I've never in my life seen any competitions for a mobile game. And that's how they tried to sell it. And it was terrible. And then when they showed the name Command and Conquer, holy crap, people were upset. And for good reason, because what was that? Man, it's like because of F-Zero being as dead as it is right now, that'd be like if Nintendo revived it by releasing it on a cell phone, and instead of making it a racing game, it's just kind of like Jetpack Joyride, where you just basically tap the car to move and avoid things. And that's your new F-Zero game. Because if something like that happened, holy crap, would Nintendo fans be pissed. And that's how the Command & Conquer fans feel, and I don't blame them. Not the best way to revive a dead game. Yeah, I noticed a lot of the reactions are up there for Smash. Like, a lot of people were super excited about the characters coming back and all the additions so far added to the game. I mean, I never watched reaction videos only because I don't think I need to watch someone screaming at the top of their lungs. That's a little too much for me. But I always love reading the reactions because that, I don't know, I find reading the reactions more on Twitter once it happens to be better than actually watching a video of that. That's why I do live reactions on E3 stuff on Twitter. And that way it doesn't clog up your YouTube subscription feeds. Instead, I'll just clog up your Twitter feeds. Have fun. And this sculpture is like really far away, and we don't have a warp point. It's the one time I wish we had it, but of course we don't. I mean, this is the second time we're fighting on this map, and the second time doesn't have a owl statue. That makes me sad. There you go, give me you. Alright, so I don't know. Let's just swap back over to Volga. Unfortunately, of all the characters so far, Volga is the one that has the least amount of upgrades because I don't have any of the stuff I need to upgrade. Like, Volga wants more of the rare stuff. Wait, Sia's on the map? Okay, I didn't even realize that. Well, I guess since Wizro's up here. Yeah, Eli tweeted Sony's conference, made some jokes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I think I may have seen like one or two of yours as well on my feed. They were bad. I think we can all kind of agree that presentation was bad. Games were good. Presentation was terrible. Oh, good. Imba's nearby. Oh, man. I didn't really do too much snarky tweets of like the other conferences, quote unquote, that were happening that were also in like the schedule this year, like Tiny Build or Devolver Digital and even Limited Run. I'm just gonna say all of them were also kind of bad, and it's mainly when it came to presentation once again. Tiny Build's had one game, and it's some like indie battle royale kind of thing, which of course it is. And wow, that's a weird move. I like that one. But the problem with that trailer was audio balancing was so horrible. Like, you couldn't hear people talk. But when they were doing the music video portion, holy crap, was it loud. So that was distracting. And then Devolver Digital was just Devolver Digital. They just trying to put on a weird, goofy show. And I personally just don't like it. They try way too hard, in my opinion. I know that's the joke, but I don't really get why they have to do that, to be honest. It just feels forced. So, yeah, not the biggest fan of them. I actually had some people comments like, that's the point of their conference. Like, I know. Doesn't make it good, though. I mean, it's like right now I'm intentionally trying to be annoying, so I'm going to scream all the time. Does that make it good just because it's intentional? No. And then what was the problems with Limited Run? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, Limited Run's biggest issue, again, like Tiny Builds, was audio balancing. It was pretty terrible. But their biggest problem was not just audio balancing, but just presentation. Like, they tried so hard to make a good presentation, but I think just how they did it, where they were filming themselves in front of like a live audience, quote unquote. Wasn't live audience. But when they tried to do something like that, I don't know, it just felt weird. Like, they're all cardboard cutouts walking around like they're in a Paper Mario game. I thought that looked a little weird after a while, personally. So maybe next year, just don't do a weird green screen effect like that, and you'll be okay. And also, turn up your volume from when you're talking, and turn down the trailer volumes, because that was their biggest issue. You couldn't hear anything that people said, but the trailers completely broke your ears. It was way too loud. Oh, wow, that was choppy. I mean, overall, in general, my thoughts on the E3 this year was, it was good. I just thought there were some weird issues this year in terms of presentation. This year also made me realize that I think E3 is becoming more and more irrelevant over the years, to a point where we might not have E3 maybe in the next, like, 2 or 3 years. And it's just simply because everyone's doing their announcements earlier on their own time. Like, people are announcing things either just on their own, with a trailer just randomly releasing, or just having their own E3-style conventions or press conferences. So it's becoming less and less relevant. Like, we have Gamescom, the Sony conference thing that's like later in the year, like December. Nintendo does their own directs throughout the year. And even some own games have like their own specific kind of showings. So it's becoming less and less relevant, and we had a lot of announcements before E3 even began, which didn't help. Like, honestly, most of Sony's stuff was not new. I mean, they said that from the beginning, but even some of the stuff they revealed that we didn't know about, quote unquote. We knew about. Like, we've seen some games being talked about already. Same for Microsoft a little bit. So I feel like in the next like 2 or 3 years, we might not even have an E3. Also, why did she have her armor bar up when she was being attacked by me? That was weird. Did they confirm in Smash Ultimate all the stages are coming back? Because I haven't looked at the site much. I know that Sakurai launched a site for the game, which is cool. Kind of like how he did for his previous games. I just haven't looked at it too much yet. I've looked at some details, but not much. So I'm trying to keep myself pretty spoiler-free going into the game. That way I have some good surprises going in. Oh, I didn't realize that Zelda was the last thing I had to do for this mission. That's convenient. Unfortunately, I did get to use my magic, but whatever. Yeah, withdraw from your own home. Where you gonna go? Can't go anywhere now. It's my home. Also, I just realized how goofy Wizworld looks when he's dashing. Oh, hey, it's Volga, just sitting under a tree. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I'll join you. I got no legs though, so this is gonna look a little more awkward. Yeah, there you go. Two best friends. Just kind of shove him a bit on the tree. There you go. Nah, Victory, get out of here. I just want to have a good shot between me and my friend Volga. And this is a nice shot. I like that. Just get rid of the victory screen and we're good. Man, that isn't a victory screen in Nightmares, and I don't know what is. That's just horrifying. Now give me a hand. You know you want to. Oh god, even this victory pose there in the result screen is a little freaky. Oh crap. Wonder how many missions are in Sia's Tale. Wow, okay, it's way over here now. What the? That's a jump. We went from here in the beginning around Elven Caves all the way over here to the Palace of Twilight. And a timeline split. Wow, what a jump. So before we start this, I'm going to take a quick little break here. Get up and stretch my legs. So we'll be right back with some more Hyrule Warriors. Stay tuned. Alright, we're back. So let's go ahead and continue on here with Sia's Tale. So obviously since it's her tale, playing as her. And hey, welcome back, October. Yeah, I kind of left when you were gone. It seems like you came back right before I did. How convenient. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. I mean, honestly, the weapon straight for me doesn't matter as much in these story missions, so why not? We'll just go with something that gives me more material.
Sia had conquered the land of Hyrule in the blink of an eye, and claimed pieces of the Triforce as the spoils of her victory. Intoxicated by the power of the complete Triforce, she fell further under Ganondorf's sway. At his urging, she ripped time and space open to create portals to 3 other eras of Hyrule's storied past. Immediately, she sensed a power emanating from the era of Twilight. She set off to discover whether it was a resource to control or an enemy to destroy.
Okay, so basically what you tell me is just beat up things. Gotcha. This episode map's becoming rather messy. Yeah. I mean, you can tell they didn't really have a good place to put a lot of these side stories when they were updating the game a bit more. So they just kind of slapped them wherever the heck they fit. I mean, it's nice to see these here in general. You get more game for your buck. I'm always happy with that. But you can tell this was not planned. Like, this is just kind of slap it in here and hope it fits planned. Man, there's so many things right here. This is ridiculous. Man, you know one thing I really wish? I don't know if it's the case with some of the other control schemes, like the Zelda control scheme maybe. I'll have to try it. But I really wish that you could just like press the shoulder buttons to change your weapons. At least on the Warriors control scheme, that doesn't seem to be the case. And I would love it to be the case, because man, using the D-pad all the time is not the most comfortable. Especially when you want to do it quick. Is that all the Dark Nuts? No, okay. Saw on Twitter that Nintendo apparently saw some 3DS announcements to make this year. Okay, interesting. I'm surprised, though, they didn't have any 3DS announcements at E3. I was expecting at least one because of how they said they want to support the system 2019 and beyond. And we also have all those other 3DS games they announced earlier this year that's coming later this year and even the beginning of next. So that's interesting. I guess I just wanted to hold it back because I knew most people are only focusing on Switch right now, so just show the 3DS titles at a later date. Yeah, I was surprised that there was no like Luigi's Mansion or in Treehouse as well, because that's probably one of the games that's coming out the soonest, probably. All that in like Game & Wario, but or not Game & Wario, WarioWare on 3DS. I mean, Game & Wario was the Wii U game. I kind of just want to know at least a release date for Luigi's Mansion. I don't need to see any of it because we know what that game is. I played it before. I love that game on GameCube. But we don't need to see it, honestly. If we want to see it, we just look up GameCube footage. Well, what the heck was that? Thought I saw someone just swishing over there, and that would have been weird. I mean, at this point, there's not as many things coming out for the 3DS, but the ones I'm looking forward to the most are like the two remakes that are coming in the next couple months. Luigi's Mansion and Bowser's Inside Story are the two big ones I'm looking forward to the most. Because I love both of those games. Those are both fantastic games. I just hope that the changes they make this time to Bowser's Inside Story are more worthwhile than they were with Superstar Saga. Because really the only major changes, obviously, they did was with the Minions stuff, and I personally hated the Minions portion of Superstar Saga. I just felt like there was basically little to no gameplay there in a video game. When you say one of the worst parts about a game is the lack of game, that's bad. So I just hope they expand upon it more for the other game, because holy crap, was it bare bones. And maybe just like, I don't know, they did change some things about the core game, but I just felt like maybe they could actually change a little bit more just to make it a little more unique. If that makes any sense. Like, the biggest changes was more or less just how controlled and like difficulty, because the game was easier. I just don't want to put another Mario Luigi game on my disappointing game list of a year. It was so depressing I had to do that for the 2017 one, but man, I had to put that on my disappointing list when we did that podcast on Lee, because it was just, the remake itself was okay. Bowser's Minions was a pile of poop. It hurt. This is not a base. Weird. That seriously looks like it could be a base. I mean, it is in other missions, so why not this mission? Yeah, I'm not thinking about it. I don't know. I started to think about this a bit the other day, but I need to sit down and think what new games have I played this year? Because so far, for me at least, this year's just kind of been the year of ports. Because of all the Wii U ports on Switch. Like, we have Bayonetta 1 and 2, we got Hyrule Warriors, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Let's see, what else? Because there was a lot of ports, I'm trying to think of all of them. I mean, that's all I'm thinking of so far, but you get the point at least. There was a lot of ports this year so far. And that's most of what I've been playing this year. The same games already, but just now on this one. Yeah, I just took the wrong turn, and I wish I could get out of here quicker besides the worst backtrack of my life. Why are there so many closed doors? I take the long way to get back now. And maybe there'd be a sculpture there. We'll see later. For now, let's go this way and hope the door actually opens. Hey, Big Bomb. Oh, the only new game you played so far this year has been... hopefully I get this right. Altair? Probably not even close to pronunciation, but I tried. But yeah, so far I'm trying to think what the only new games I played this year was Fighters. And I really only played like the first story arc of that, and then some online, because holy crap, that story is awful. Like, that unfortunately might be going into my like disappointing list this year, or at least like maybe 1 or 2 spot. I don't know how I'm handling that this year, because I think I kind of want to change the format a bit of how we did the Game of the Year podcast on the league, only just because last year it went on for a bit longer, and only like 2 of us actually had a top 10 list, while the rest of us had like a top 3. So I'm thinking I'm gonna maybe limit it down for like 1 or 2 games per extra category, and then just have a top 5. That might make things a little bit easier for us. But it's still stuff I'm thinking in my head. Got to discuss with the others later. So far, that's like one of the only new games I know I played. And that was January. Most of the rest have been ports. I mean, I'm going to hopefully play through Bloodstained Curse of the Moon in maybe a couple days. Because I'll have a car ride I'll be taking probably Wednesday. I'll play it then. So hopefully that'll be good. I've heard great things about it, so we'll see. And then the Octo expansion for Splatoon, but it's weird. I don't really count DLC as a new game. Even though it's a new thing that comes out. It's not a game at that point. It's just an expansion to a previous released product. So that's kind of hard. Oh, you've been playing Bloodstained? Okay. Well, that's good to hear you're liking it too. I've seen bits of gameplay and it looks very interesting. I mean, I enjoy classic Castlevania. I'm not the biggest fan, but from what I've seen in this one, it looks like it fixes a lot of the issues I had with classic Castlevania. So, it'll probably make me really enjoy it. Arcsoft isn't really known for story. Yeah, I'm not really... The thing is with the Fighters story, I wasn't really expecting like the best story mode in the world kind of thing. I was just expecting the gameplay to not be as repetitive as it was, because I went through the same tutorial sequence like 7 times per tutorial. I didn't expect that, and that sucked. Like, if it's repetitive because of the gameplay itself, that's expected, and I'm fine with that, because, you know, fighters can be repetitive. But why? Why was the story mode just basically you just do the same tutorial 7 times until we say you're done? That's so stupid. And that's Arc 1. There's 2 more arcs, I'm afraid. I've heard that Arc 1 and 2 are super easy, and then Arc 3 is the most challenging thing in the world. Like, there was a huge difficulty spike for some random reason. Oh, damn it. Well, I can't reset. Which is weird, but sure. Alright, I guess we're not getting the skull shot. I thought I had enough time, so I was focusing on Midna. Man, this still sucks. Why can't I get out of this? Actually, you know what? We're gonna do this instead. Command. Sia, you can just get out of there. Which I wish I could just, like, you know, tell her to do something here, but she won't. Oh, how did that not actually hurt? Also, can I avoid the poison because I can float? That's pretty cool if that's true. Oh wow, I love how I had like next to no bar before for my special, and now it's full on both bars. Like that, wow, wasn't expecting that kind of shift. Oh, Agatha popped out of nowhere. I didn't even notice, so it is definitely out of nowhere. Now, speaking of out of nowhere, if we gotta fight that thing, then that's weird because Sia controlled this the first time we were here, and now I guess Midna's controlling it? Which is weird. She wasn't able to before, but now she can. Interesting. Everyone group back up. Oh, I don't have another meter. I thought I did. Oh well. Don't really need it, to be honest with these dudes. These goons are also accurate. Oh, please, Zant. Give me more trouble here than you did in that Twilight Princess hardcore mode thing. Okay. He's got a tiki. Careful fighting dragon. Caused quite a challenge. Yeah, I remember him kind of being a little bit of a pain to fight when we were first here. Oh, hi. There's a dragon. Where the heck? Oh, this is stupid. This is stupid. She took the long way, and the long way was blocked by a door. Should we not have enough magic? Let's fix that. Magic part, please. Where is the magic pot? Like no magic pots here? Seriously? Well, this is gonna suck. Alright. I'm throwing it the old-fashioned way. Hope we get a drop. on, almost got him. Okay, good. I thought for a second I was gonna break his shield. Wait, oh, okay. Guess I don't even need to hit the dragon. Wait, no, there's still stuff on the screen. Is this a mission complete or a mission fail? Game, you're making me worried. I hope this is a mission complete. I mean, everything's playing out like it is. Oh, I guess we don't even need to fight the dragon. Weird. Okay. There's almost no point in having that dragon show up besides difficulty. Because he doesn't do anything. He just shows up to be a nuisance. Sure, okay. That was a weird mission. Like, structure-wise was kind of, well, bad because every door you turned around was locked. So you have to travel all the way around the extra sides of the map just to get to the other door. Like, that's so dumb. Those are one of the missions I really wish we had the owl statues. That would have made a huge difference, to be honest. But that was a short one. Wow, 15 minutes. Normally not that short. If you can't attack, mission is complete. That's true, but also if you fail, you can't attack. So that's why I get confused, because half the time I think I'm complete, and then, no, you failed. Okay. I always get worried when I see it, only for that reason, because victory and defeat conditions do the same thing. I think I'm going to stick with the... Was ours slots or materials? No, I know what I want. I know what I want to do. Let's go to the blacksmith, and we're going to fuse things. Do I have... Oh, no, I don't have one that has 2 slots open. All right, hang on. We want to, instead of doing that, we want to remove a skill. Find one that has 2 slots. I think this might be the best, because Strength Attack 4 is way better than 2. So I'll get rid of this. That's kind of costly. Would it be worth it? Alright, so now it's fuse again. And select that same one we just stripped. Man, I wish we could just kind of do this all in one batch instead of just, you know, picking things individually. Like, just confirming everything at once would be great. There we go. That's going to be a good staff because that gives me everything I want. Material and slot ups. That's definitely what we want right now because we need as much material as we can get.
Sia sensed another powerful and unknown entity in a separate rift in time. This one on the floating island of Skyloft. When she arrived there, she found it already beset by a vast army of monsters. But who commanded them, Sia wondered. The inhabitants of Skyloft were clearly overwhelmed. Many thought that the end of the world was at hand. Phi, a servant of the goddess, fought alongside the humans, but the beasts' advance could not be stopped. A great darkness would soon overtake Skyloft. Though Sia cared nothing for the fate of the villagers, she began formulating a plan. Whatever being had brought these creatures to Skyloft would make a powerful servant. She would need to subjugate it and make it her own. Launching herself into battle to defend Skyloft, Sia looked for an opportunity to weaken this dark power, and then add it to her forces.
Man, Sia just wants everything that's powerful. Doesn't matter what it is. She would take Imprisoned if she could control it, which I would not be surprised. If she had the choice, she probably would just take that giant creature. And then spawn like 5 mini ones just to irritate Linkle, because what the heck. I can still picture those 5 from Linkle's mission. Oh, just, oh man. That was a thing. Sounds like I missed fun a couple weeks back. Fun's objectively. I mean, I know for a fact viewers got more out of that than me because, man, 5 imprisoned. Ooh, rough. I mean, one of the stream highlights that's going up on YouTube, there's a reason why the imprisoned's a thumbnail. Because that's basically the theme of that session. But, you know, besides this one now, I pretty much have all the streams rendered out and ready to upload. I got like 3 of them scheduled out at this point. I just gotta get the other ones out. But I'll work on that probably later. So I'm technically good for like 3 weeks. Sly Cooper, on the other hand, gotta do a little more with that. That's probably what I'll do the rest of this week, because this is probably the only time this week, besides maybe Saturday, because of a Splatfest, like I'm gonna have time to stream, unfortunately. So I'm taking full advantage of it now. Rest of the week, if I have time for anything, might just be to sit down and edit Sly Cooper, which, you know, I'm doing good with, because we're, like, now we're moving into the Swamp World, which is World 3, but technically we're halfway through the series, because that's like 15 videos in total, including bonus content. Like, Sly Cooper is short. So once that's done, and it should finish hopefully in the next couple weeks, then I can start something else on YouTube. Which is always nice when you finish a project. I mean, personally, I'll be, okay, that's in prison. That's an imprison. Okay. Wasn't expecting to see that here. Yeah, it's like, I don't want Sly Cooper to end as soon as it did, because we only just started that, like, May. And here it is, June, so we're not that far into it, but it always feels good to get a different project started. Because I recorded that playthrough back in January. So yeah, it's been a bit. Yeah, Sly Cooper is a short game. Like, if you know what you're doing, 100% of that game could take you about maybe 4 hours. It's very short. Alright, this hopefully will break the shield. As we see inside the imprisoned. Yeah, there we go. Now he's gonna just squirm around a bit and then get back up on his feet. Hey, who are my allies here? Because these guys I can't hurt. That's weird. I would think I would hurt the Hyrule soldiers, but no? That's weird. That's for mind controlling these guys. This makes no sense. Can I stop laughing? Lynx, come on out. Wreck its butt. Oh, how the heck did that not kill it? Man, that thing looks goofy as all heck. I swear, every time it does that, it's so weird. Yeah, why am I helping the Hyrule soldiers? That's weird. So they keep on dying, which is never helping. Oh, gotta get away. There you go. Okay, back to fighting the imprisoned. Now let's just take care of all the feet at once, because right now I'm not having a good time at this fight. Please tell me that's dead. No, how? Come on, dude. Oh, and Gear here is raiding the base. Yeah, I'm fine with him just constantly getting him into a bad loop that gives me magic. I'm fine with this. In fact, they actually should just kill him now. As a floor master. Okay. Interesting. Was that a wall master? I never remember. They're basically the exact same enemy, just one sticks to walls and one sticks to a ceiling. Why do I keep on swapping to the wrong character? Oh, this is bad. Get out of here. A single heart. That's all I need. Maybe these bushes will have a heart. There you go. Okay, we're good. This will be enough, because I should be able to take down the guy's foot. Hey, how you guys doing? Don't mind me. I'm just going to float my way through. Did I get back feet? Yeah. I mean, he was having a temper tantrum. Why not? Why more heart? Yes, a single heart. That's all I need. Really, only 3 more hits I needed. Wow, you in prison? Why did you live? Did we just take all the points by killing one boss? That's insane. Yeah, they're all ours. Holy crap. Well, I guess while they're all chit-chatting, we're going to see if we can find some heart containers. No, I seen your thing about healing earlier, Tover. I was working on that as soon as you typed it, I believe. Because I saw that pop up in chat and I was already cutting bushes. I was just afraid of dying when I had literally a quarter heart left. That's not good. To be fair, I also lost a lot of health when I also swapped characters, so I'm pretty sure when I did that, see, it was getting beaten up when I was fighting Gear here back at the base, which doesn't help. I just took out a feet fly. Well, where is she? No, it don't matter. These guys are here. You can't beat Link. Link beats you. Like these guys already just boosted morale and they just got here. Like, come on. Alright, so if we capture ally base, that should help a lot because, well, that's their home base. Morale will drop immediately. Wow, that's a lot of keep saboteurs here. Oh, there's 5. Well, we can just end the mission now, I see. Wait, is Gear on our side now? If so, that was a fast flip-flop for him. Alright, I know what I'm gonna do. Gonna command Sia to fight. I'm gonna swap the other guys. So, I'm gonna swap here and just take this base. Actually, I haven't played much as Volga yet, so this is actually a good time to play as him. We played him a little bit back in Hyrule Field, but not much. Also, he's weak. Like, I need to level this guy up fast because he is pretty weak compared to the other two. I like passed through a base. No, Wizro was close one, but he didn't actually pass through it. Oh, there was a supply troop? I didn't even notice that. Okay. Volga. Actually, I'll be better off right now with Wizro fighting here, and then I swap. Yeah, because Volga's the closest one to get Skulltulous, so he might as well just be the one to do this. So I'm not missing one now. Not at the last mission. Sounds like it's right on the other side of this wall. Which he is. Man, look at all those saboteurs. Oh, the ally base just fell, didn't it? Yep. You know, as soon as it popped up with that message, that was yellow. So even if I dropped what I was doing and ran all the way up there, I believe I wouldn't have had enough time anyway, so that sucks. Well, now I already know where Fi is. I'm gonna just ignore her. Take care of these saboteurs immediately. And this camera right now, holy crap. Alright, there's one more from the looks of things. He's near the bottom. Oh, convenient. Wizro's the closest. Wait, Gear him already fled? Wow, he wasn't here long. He just got here. Wait. Where's this? Oh, okay. Well, side mission was complete. Never mind. I was just gonna say, maybe I should go figure out where those guys are, and then immediately, as soon as I thought that, it completed. Sure. Man, there's just so many of these dudes. There's so many you can't keep up. Hey, Darkness Lore, how you doing? Pretty salted that this was ported. Yeah, I can understand why. I mean, if you have all DLC on Wii U, then for the most part you have most of the content in the game anyways. And honestly, the Wii U version is still a good version to go back to. I either recommend people nowadays to play the Wii U version or the Switch version. I never recommend that 3DS version. That's the only one I tell people don't even bother. And really hope Wizbo can last on his own. Hang on, see ya. Please. No, he's actually okay. But I'm still gonna send Sia as reinforcements and have Volga go get the Skulltula. Oh, change of plans. That's not gonna work. Volga, you go help. Sia, go get the Skulltula. She's in a better place to go grab it. See, Darkness, I can agree and disagree a little bit with the brightness issue with this game, because some areas I think look better than they did on Wii U. And then others I think look better on Wii U. Like, I think Hyrule Castle looks better on that system. Like, it definitely just looks better with the overcast setting, but some other stages a little bit better that it was brightened up a bit, because some stages were a little too dark. So I don't know, it just depends. Yeah, I'll stop switching, it hurts. Yeah, I just realized, yeah, every time I've been swapping, it's a little jarring for him. Alright, well, we're here. Let's take care of this area. There's some more saboteurs we need to take care of. These guys are going for the home base. We can't allow that. Like gritty shading. Yeah, I can agree. Zelda games do look pretty good with the grittier look. That's why Twilight Princess still kind of holds up today, especially the HD port. It's a little dark and gritty, but it still kind of helps with the atmosphere. So I can see why you prefer that. Oh, if anyone has basic tips, I'm fine with. I always put like no hints and spoilers in the stream title so we don't have people coming and backseating. So I always tell viewers that. But yeah, no, if you want to give tips or anything, that's fine. Oh, that's at res. Right here. Man, this whole area up here is just kind of cluttered. Hey, it cleans up some clutter. So 3 keeps are... Well, okay. You know, he had better health than that before. Volga, you didn't do your job. I told you to go defend him. I can only do so much in defending ally base up here. Oh crap, we're back at this point again. Yeah, get used to that sound. That's gonna happen a lot. Enemy captains are AR control player characters. Oh, they have elemental weakness. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Have any of you watched the CJ Resident Evil movies? I've seen, like, clips. I haven't actually watched any of the movies myself. I heard some of them are really weird. Which, to be fair, maybe that's all I need. Maybe one day I'll watch one. But, yeah, I haven't seen any of them, personally. Man, what the heck are all the saboteurs right now? They were here earlier. Oh, not the live action ones. Yeah, I still haven't seen them. I might have seen clips at the most, but even then, yeah. I haven't actually seen any of the movies. Actually, where is Gearham? He talked down here, but where here? Oh, there he is. And that's why he left before, because he was surrounded by too many dudes. Yeah, I never really cared about that side mission. That was kind of a waste of time before. Checking current status and battlefield information, very crucial. So check about to lose a base if someone's fleeing. Yeah, I noticed that a bit too earlier. That's why I keep on going in for the commands, so we just get people on other things immediately. I mean, half the time I don't really check the stuff going on, just simply because I just do it instead. Makes things a little bit quicker and easier. There's Salvatore over there. Honestly, he's probably just best off doing that. And then, actually, how about Wizrow? I think Wizrow's better off just going... No, get into the corner. There you go. Go over here. Perfect. Then I'll just use Sia to take care of the Saboteurs heading towards Ally Base, since she's the strongest. Plus the Sculpture will be appearing probably in the next minute or two. Yeah, there they are. All grouped up in the one convenient location. How nice. What each are weak against has to do with a weapon that they use by default. Lincoln's out to use lights, take more damage to darkness. Luckily, only AI is affected. Oh, okay, that's weird how AI is the only one affected by that, but makes sense. Yeah, because I noticed they always recommend weapon types to go into a battle, showing what things are weak against, and I guess also what you could be weak against too, which is a nice touch. Yeah, Wii U always did, unfortunately, get jetted with this game a bit, because the biggest complaint I have with the Wii U version now is they didn't really update it for a lot of the extra gameplay features they added, which are big inclusions, like the character swapping, some of the extra story missions. So you have to play Legends or Definitive. And that kind of sucks. I mean, I still found it justifiable to buy this game again on Switch simply just because of the DLC. Like, dear God, if I bought all the DLC for both versions just to get everything unlocked in one, it would have cost me actually more than what the game costs on Switch. Which is why I just decided to double dip again. Like, honestly, I don't mind if the DLC itself is like $20 per system. Oh, it's more Saboteurs. Okay. Volga, you're going to want to join Wizrow over here if you're having that hard of a time. Yeah, no, that is true, Darkness. Like, we did get a lot of the extra stuff they added into Legends via DLC, like the characters and such, but we didn't get any, like, the story stuff. We didn't really get some of the extra maps as well, the costumes. I didn't even realize about rank 4 weapons either. That's, wow. I didn't realize they didn't get any weapons. That was harsh. Oh, he did the same for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe when that came out last year. Didn't buy any DLC on Wii U. I mean, to be fair, that one's a little bit hard to argue for the price tag because the DLC for Mario Kart 8 on Wii U is like, what, $10? It's super cheap when I remember. So, I still feel like Wii U owners, for the most part, get a lot out of the game. The biggest problem, obviously, is battle mode still, because there is no fix to the Wii U battle mode unless you play Deluxe on Switch, which is a much better version of battle mode. There you go. Perfect timing for a level. Even people on YouTube hope the Wii U version would have been compensated. Yeah, I can see that. I was one of those people that really hoped they updated the Wii U version to add in a lot of the extra content too, but they only really added like the characters, mostly, which kind of sucked. I mean, that's how companies get you, unfortunately. And to be fair, this isn't in-house Nintendo, because someone else made this. It's just Nintendo is publishing it since it's their IP. So, not too surprised in that regard. Because from what I heard, Dynasty Warriors games kind of do this a lot. And that does kind of suck, which is, yeah, it's an understandable thing. It sucks for consumers. Victory animation is pretty sweet. Yeah, I like the video animations. No spoilers, so I made a play other versions. I played only like a few hours of Wii U. Like, I've never beaten the story. And I've only played like maybe the first mission of Legends. I've seen a lot of the games, but I've never seen much of the story mode. I only ever see people just play through like adventure maps, which is really just some grinding. So yeah, that's pretty much my extent. I have an idea about the final boss from what I've seen, but I'm not 100% sure about him, and that's the most of it. Koei published it in Japan. Okay. Yeah, I believe I've seen the Koei stuff on the trademarks of this, so yeah, that sounds about right. Camera, please. Keep up with Wizro. Legends mode is basically training for adventure maps. I can see why, because this gives you an idea of what you need to do and give you some basic levels. I mean, the main focus of the streams is just legend mode until we beat the main story. And then adventure stuff I might just do every once in a while on a stream. I mean, definitely not going to make any highlights of that stuff, because that'll probably just be random. Yeah, no, I believe you there, Darkness, because again, I can see how this is. It's just training for what can be coming up. Where is Sia? Oh, Sia's like not even close to anything. Yeah, I'm better off, honestly, just having these two duke it out down here, and then just having Sia come back, because I gotta bring her down here anyways for everything else. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Alright, bring down your morale. You don't need to be happy. The story is very well written, I'll say that. I mean, from what I've seen so far, it is. And that's good. From what I've played so far for these streams, it really makes me wish I finished this game on Wii U years ago. Instead of stopping at the timeline split, which is really just, like, what, 5 levels in, really? It was not that much. I just got busy with other games. That did not help. Like a lot more than Warrior All-Star Fire Emblem Warriors in terms of the story. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did not hear much about Fire Emblem Warriors story at all, so from what I've seen, it just wasn't as exciting as like this one story mode, but when you don't pull from characters outside of specific games, there's not much backstory to be had there, so I guess that's probably why. I mean, the core Fire Emblem fans, what I heard, either really like it or really don't, only because of the characters in it. So I never really hear much besides that complaint. See, has very spammy combos if you hit light attacks and spam heavy after. She slams her foot down. That's crazy crowd control. Oh, okay. I don't think I have the foot one. As well, no, I think I might have that combo. I just haven't used it much, if that's true. But it seems, yeah, if I get the right rhythm, she can be pretty spammy, which is good. I just don't like how much slower she is compared to some other characters. That's a heavy character for you. Oh, I didn't even notice this was here. Alright, give me all that. Yeah, too bad I can't use those bombs yet. In fact, actually, what I should probably do now that Sia's basically done is go after Fi. Okay, there you are. And Volga's catching up ever so slightly. Alright, now that's done. Wizro time. There's a skill that can fix that. You use hasty attacks, heavy. Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, not thinking about that. That's something to try. Just kind of going slow and heavy at the same time like that and spamming some quick moves. Probably have to try that next time we're in a larger group. Okay, here we are. Perfect. Alright, everyone die. Switching function seems broken. All the sense of danger running around solo. I mean, you can't, like, you can use it if you want. Some missions are just solo. So there's that. I just prefer the switching because of how chaotic this stuff can get. It just really helps in pinch. I mean, that's been saving me in this mission because I've already failed a couple times, but switching has been able to save my characters' lives. Oh, too late. Oh well. There's a crowd control going anyways. Is there anything else? Yeah, over here. Please, hit the pot. Maybe I should just turn off the lock-on so I can see this thing. There you go. And there you go. Look at me run. Oh, I misread that as the land of the sky. Like, no. That's not how that works. Oh, the combo you're thinking of is Y, then spam X. Okay. Yeah, that's not the combo I use. I'll probably try it in the next mission with her. Didn't swap on Wii U because there's no switching. I'm very fair with dangers. Lana kills everything in their path. I mean, yeah, if you have one character wrecking house, I don't think it matters much about the switching. But on some missions like this, I definitely prefer it. Again, my one big hope between cross-save and the fact that you can switch on Wii U, that would have been nice, but we got neither, and that kind of sucked. But at least we had the ports. Yeah, there we go. The staff's coming into use now. Ooh, experience plus. That's a good one. I mean, with 255 levels, anything to help me. Insert the step on me meme. I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah, okay, this map is getting kind of cluttered now. I mean, look at this one area right here. Is like, how many missions is this? That's 6 missions right here in one row. That's a little weird. And then this one just... It looks like another weird fork. Okay. Well, maybe we have enough now to start actually doing something with you, Volga, because you have next to no combos. You need combos. Yeah, we'll at least go with these two here. Try and think what's worth it compared to our limited supplies right now. And that should be good. Yeah, we'll keep that. Alright. See you once again. Same weapon because that was giving me some good stuff. Trust me, she's no Butterface. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, okay. I think I get what you're implying there, and I can definitely see she's one of your favorite characters to play as. Which, to be fair, that's good. Because she is definitely a powerhouse, what I'm saying.
Link and his allies had defeated Wizro, Zant, and Girahim. Sia's hopes were fading. Meanwhile, Ganondorf was making his way to the Valley of Seers to wrest the Triforce of Power from her hands. Sia had few options remaining. Desperate to win at any cost, she tapped into her very life force to bolster her magic. Sia knew this would cost her her life, but victory was now worth any price.
Man, that angry face, Sia. Looks like someone just pissed in your Cheerio, so to say. She's not happy. Oh, I can change character costumes by just pressing X on a character. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know if we even have any costumes at this point, besides maybe what could have been added in Definitive Edition, but I mean, so far I'm fine still playing with these default costumes. That's why I haven't done anything yet. Oh, whoops. Wrong thing. I think I must have nudged and I didn't realize it. Oh, well. I may have 2 of those potions, so it's not too big of a deal. It always just sucks when I waste them. There, perfect. That's what I wanted to do. She has an unmasked and hatless costume. I noticed there was also one costume that makes her look more like Lana as well, which is pretty cool. I don't know if that one's unlocked by default. I don't think it is. Should I play this in the correct order? I technically am when it comes to Sia's Tale, because this is the next one that's unlocked. Because we've already played things up to the point for Ganondorf's story, so this is stuff that's happening before that. Which is why we're doing all Sia's Tale now, basically. I mean, anything extends upon Ganon's, then we're not going to be doing that right now for obvious reasons. But yeah, this is technically in the chronological order according to the game. It's just it jumps all over the place on the map. Yeah, I should probably go over here and then let Volga take care of the guy on the right. Oh, hi, Goma. Wasn't expecting to see you this early. No, I want the links. There you go. Now I'll break its shield. Wow, that was an easy Goma. Okay. I mean, I'm fine with that. Yeah, we did get much farther. We technically beat the epilogue, as the game calls it, which is a whole bunch of crap. But yeah, it's confusing because of how Sia's Tale is unlocked, because you would think this is like skipping ahead by so much. It's technically not. It's weird. God, man, the no Ganondorf ever beat this game. Yeah. Yeah, I could see, like, I don't know, I have to play as Ganondorf still. But we'll probably be doing that in the next mission, because I feel like this is the last one, Sia's Tale, how it's presented. So we'll probably get our chance here soon. Oh, wait, Volga hasn't been unlocked yet. Okay, never mind. We were going to swap to him, but I can't swap. Try Y and spam X. I was trying that before, but I can't remember his name. But the enemy got up too quick, so I couldn't really do it in time. So we'll try it here and see how this works. Oh, I don't think I have enough stuff unlocked yet, because spamming X doesn't do too much yet with Sia. Oh, okay, sure, I'll take this. Now, Goma can just be looking over here and give me that weak blue eye. There you go. That's what I wanted. All right, charge that back up. And Lynx, break the shield. All right, that's all the Gomas. If you're fast enough, you can just keep on hitting Y after he finishes and hit X over and over. Oh, I see what you mean then. So basically just start the combo over and over again. Okay, so that's why I was low confused. The Y wasn't very doing much when you're saying it was doing more. Is that owl statue close enough to get? Okay, yeah, it is good. And I love how you skeletons just all pop in. So many style children. That's what we talked about the base. Maybe you should go do it? Please? Please? No? Okay, sure. Alright, let's just make our way to the base. Actually, while I'm up here, I should probably hit the other owl statue on the other side, too. Probably the best move. Well, what the heck was that? Okay, did Dark Link just drop a meteorite? Because that was random. Oh, that's a lot of icy big posts. How convenient, they're all right here. At least a good chunk of them. Her strong attack makes her immune to being stunned by Gyptos and Redead Knights. Each character has skills for their weapon. Oh, okay. I didn't know that her strong attack can just basically allow her to have an opportunity to just dodge a stun move like that. That's insane. Hey, I can do it too. Also, this music sounds like Sonic at certain parts. Yeah, I kind of see that. Man, how many icy pose are around here? They seem to keep on popping up. Also, everyone's wanting to flee. Can we stop that? Oh no, here we go. The Triforce stuff is going on. And also, we saw the floor for a second. That was weird. Why'd the camera clip through? Oh, I did that too early. And now too late. Where's the other one? There he is. Bar keeps on filling up and starts lowering. Unique to her. Bar gains her immunity to those stuns. Okay. So, buffs her darkness, and it's basically a good stun immune thing. That's interesting. I mean, I already knew it buffed up her attack, which is why I keep on using it. But that's interesting. Also, it kind of blocks off all that dark stunning stuff from, like, you know, Gyptos, which is huge to me. I didn't realize there was still an icy big Poe. Holy crap. Alright, well that mission's technically done now. I mean, that works. But it really doesn't matter with the other guy in the field. Speaking of on the field. Okay, it's definitely over here, so we gotta go on the top layer. Excuse me, coming through, getting bugs. Oh wow, my base is about to fall. Thank God we're here. Yeah, I can see why it's about ready to fall. Also, use this again, because that's a full SP thing behind me. So let's not bother and just fill up immediately. Nah, that's good enough for here. Let's get out of here. So I'm not touch this owl statue over here, but honestly, I don't think that one has much of a use. Like, that owl statue on the far left of this map just seems very out of the way. So I'm not gonna bother. Maybe later we'll need it and I'll regret that, but for now it seems just too far out of the way to be useful. Hello, old friend. Time to murder you. I love how the Lings are attacking while I'm charging my move. That's hilarious. Alright, you're gonna come back, Volga? I'd like you to come back. No, I only got one. Well, that sucked. One hit is not good enough. That's two. Alright, one more. Come on, buddy. Or that could work. Oh, barely. All right, come on. Round 2. Do something, please. I don't mind if you scream, because that does literally nothing. Yo, that was really good. There, that problem's gone. Now where's that guard troop? Seems to be all the way to the bottom side of this map. Oh, now I'm starting to see the spamminess of this move. Yeah, you know what? We're right here. Why not? Take this keep. I guess not. Okay. Well, this sucks. I didn't realize that was gonna happen. Yeah, there we go. Just realizing that Sia battle is just basically a boss rush. It's so far from what I'm noticing from each of Sia's story modes here. It's basically just fight a lot of the same bosses you've already encountered. I mean, with some twists here, mind you. It's basically that. Oh, wait. Oh, wow. Wow, that's a far back checkpoint. I mean, on the plus side, at least Volga's alive. And here. But holy crap, that's, like, beginning of the mission checkpoint. Why? I did so much. That's so weird. Alright, fine. Guess we're stuck doing this. Oh, there goes Volga. Again. He just kind of leads on his own. Because Ganondorf's here, of course. Betrayer. You betray me. I almost thought I missed my timing because I didn't want the charge and I accidentally did. Alright, well that was close. No, I didn't mean to walk into this dude. Alright, works for me. Man, it really sucks, because by the time I want to use the hookshot on this guy, already too late. Alright, we gotta take care of Wizard like now. Which that's not him, but sure, I guess we'll fight the Poe. Alright, can we have the same burst as the first and just annihilate this dude? Oh, wow. That was good. And we're racking up so much damage so fast here. Alright, let's go ahead and make our way to the Sculpture again. Man, I really hope we get a checkpoint soon. Oh, please, I'm just trying to make it to the alley base. We kind of need to be here. Or not, apparently, because it's actually pretty fine. There, barely, but it worked. What else is left? The only assault troop thing I'm seeing is literally right below us on the map. I should probably just take care of that. Oh man, force a Dark Link to flee? That's fine. I can make like 20 of those in a minute. That does not matter. See? I just made 3 more. That was the perfect timing. That was a side mission? Huh? How was that a side mission? When I let those guys go before, I failed the main mission. That did not feel like a side thing. It felt way more required than that. The heck is going on the map? This map is literally going crazy. Oh good, Gandor summoned monsters, my favorite. Okay, why is it, I don't know, maybe it's just me right now, but is his hair more red than it was the last time we seen him in this game? Like, the heck, dude? You're super red. Calm down, Betty. Oh, hey, Volga's back. What's this random boulder also doing in here? Maybe this will give me a chest for like heart piece or something? Yeah, but for the character I can't control. Ah, gotta knock sense into him. Or he could just be playable. Okay, why? Volga, make up your dang mind, dude. To this location now. You gotta go get your piece of heart. Well, at least now, hopefully this means we got a checkpoint. So that's good. Wait, in danger of falling already? Alright, fine. We're going back real quick just to be safe. Wait, Manhandla seeds. Oh, that's right. We didn't do the Manhandla thing again, which I have no idea where the heck he is. Oh, there he is. Never mind. Didn't take long. Oh man, it was a hard container. I completely forgot that was in the mission form. Sweet. Alright, now Volk can kind of just do what the heck he feels. Hey, it's Lana! She's an ally? Okay, sure. Let's go with that. Is Lana gonna become a playable fighter too? Maybe, please? I mean, that'd be nice. Ooh, enemy base is open. That means we can rush Ganondorf, but first, got a Manhandler here to take care of. Oh, crap. I activated this way too late. Yeah, that was a waste. Can you stop emitting darkness? Come on. You can do it. There you go. Almost missed with that last shot. Hey, where is Lana? Oh, looks like they're about ready to get rushed by something. So yeah, Lana's probably next to that group of crap. Yeah, oh wow, look at all that. This is a mess. Volga, you want to do something besides stare? That'd be great. I was hoping one of them would have been weak enough to actually grab. Man, there's just so many enemies here. I'm going to get to the 2,000 mark by never leaving this corner. Man, I'm not kidding. Holy crap. My enemy count is almost at 2,000 already. Is Lana advancing? Nope, she's just surrounded by a bunch of style children. Well, they're gonna move on now. Okay, good. That's what I wanted you to do. And now, where are you? Lana, please move. Turn off the smaller enemy bars. Save some frames, less distracting. I just usually leave them on, to be honest. They don't really do much, and honestly, they're not really that much of a frame killer for this game. What is all the dang graphical popping that this game kind of has at times. It has to load a lot from a distance. Alright, Lana is moving. I'm still hoping that, just like Fire Emblem Warriors, maybe get that patch one day to actually cap this game's frame rate. That'd be great. Because that'll fix a lot of the weird frame rate issues this version has. Yeah, Lana, you can have fun over there. I'm going to go over this way. I still need to find the heart container here for Sia. Or a piece of heart in particular. I want it. Well, that looked anticlimactic. So why is Volga still standing there, dude? Move! Oh, there's my piece of heart. Actually, I know what I'm gonna do because, you know, Volga loves to stand around and look at this wall. I'm gonna have Sia make her way down here to Ganondorf. Then you're gonna go back to the ally base because you got nothing better to do from the looks of things. Oh, that's one reason why there's a problem over here. Oh, barely got that. Get this dude out of here, and that will really help the ally base. Perfect. That was the biggest threat. I mean, it's still weak, but there's so many enemies in it, so that's kind of why I'm fine with this. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Well, no, not that. You're done with the fairy fountain. You're staying at the ally base. Yeah, it'd be nice to do some magic jars over here. It'd be great. Alright, get back in here just a little bit, dude. There you go. Enough just to get surrounded by enemies. I want to make this attack worthwhile. Ganondorf's really not putting up much of a fight right now, to be honest. He put up more of a fight the first time we fought him. Here he's just kind of looking at me. Really? That didn't have a shield breaker? Okay. I just want to see that. So at this point, I'm just kind of letting him do whatever. Oh, come on. That was too far away, even with a whip. You want to do a move that's going to make you vulnerable again? Yeah, there you go. Perfect. And that's that. Really felt weird to have Lana helping me here, not gonna lie. Her whole mission beforehand was to stop Sia, and now she helped me. Weird. Yeah, one does not simply just defeat Ganondorf. Nah, unless you Link. And you defeat him on a daily basis. I mean, this story plays out much better when we're actually watching it from, like, the proper story perspective instead of just the little dialogue boxes. You can see some emotion there, but we got more of it out of those cutscenes we seen earlier in the game. Yeah, true. I agree with you, Darkness. He is immortal, which is why he can never die. But technically, we can seal him away forever. I mean, that seal only works like once in a while, apparently, because he keeps on breaking out. But to be fair, that Ganon at the end of Wind Waker is still a stone statue, so that seal worked. Wow, got a snowman. Okay. Sure, we'll take it. Hey, got one full row, basically. Vertical row up. That looks pretty interesting so far. Is that it for Sia's Tales? Yeah, that's it. Okay, we may have more later if she makes an appearance in the story again, but for now, we're at least able to move on to the Ganondorf plot. I mean, man, that jumped us around the place. I was expecting this to do a lot of stuff in the early game, but no, it went from early game and 2 missions, jumped to the timeline split to do some stuff here, and then it wanted to, again, jump ahead to the end of Sia's Tale. Like, this is Valia Seer's end for her, technically, so far. Maybe she comes back again, who knows? I don't know. Haven't beaten the story yet, and we'll find out. But, well, at least we got all that done tonight. I'm happy with that. Because, yeah, next time we meet to play the game, we'll be actually starting the proper next scenario. We kind of just did a side story, because, you know, you don't need to do the Sia stuff in order to beat the game, but I want to see all the story. That's why we'll be doing all the Linkle's Tales, too, when we can. So now with everyone's missions basically caught up, next time we play the game, we can go ahead and start off with the Lord of all Evil himself, Ganondorf.